Good evening, everybody. We'll call the meeting to order at 7 o'clock. Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have a roll call, please, Sue.
Councilmember Canfield,
Here.
Councilmember Hodges,
Here.
Councilmember Phillips,
Here.
and Mayor DeVore.
I'm here. Item 2 is the consent agenda. I'd like to move the council appointment up to item number 3. So we can move on with that and then move forward with the rest of the agenda as presented.
With that, I make a motion that we pass the consent agenda as amended.
I'll support.
Further discussion? Sue?
Councilmember Canfield,
Yes.
Mayor DeVore,
Yes.
Councilmember Hodges,
Yes.
Councilmember Phillips.
Yes.
Item number 3 then becomes the council appointment for the vacant seat. There's no objections or discussions. I'd like to appoint Marty Chambers to that spot. It was the only application that we received, and I think he'd be a good addition to the council.
All right, I'll support.
Discussion? Sue?
Mayor DeVore,
Yes.
Councilmember Hodges,
Yes.
Councilmember Phillips,
Yes.
Councilmember Canfield.
Yes.
Okay. Marty, if you want to come up here, we'll swear you in and put you right to work.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this state,
and the Constitution of this state,
and that I will faithfully perform
and I will faithfully perform
the duties of the office of City Council Member
the duties of the office of City Council Member
in and for the City of Lowell,
in and for the City of Lowell,
County of Kent,
County of Kent,
and the State of Michigan
State of Michigan,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
You, ma'am. Thank you.
Everybody left?
Thanks.
Okay, yeah. We will move on to item 4, citizen comment for items not on the agenda tonight.
Hello, my name is Connor Baker. For any of you who do not know, last month I made a presentation on why Lowell should opt into the Medical Marijuana Facilities Licensing Act. I'm here tonight to bring this subject up again. I am wondering if the council plans to establish any work groups, ordinance review committees, or something of the sort to help determine how to move forward. I would like to be involved in any way I can. I'm sure all of you have my email, but I can also provide you with my personal cell phone number, 616-550-3516. I can repeat that again if anyone needs me to. Again, 616-550-3516. Please feel free to contact me, and I'll be happy to help in any way I can.
Okay. I will tell you that, like we talked about on Saturday, all of us now are signed up to go to the Michigan Municipal League's conference on it, so we can get more educated on it.
Great.
And we appreciate you coming out on Saturday too.
All right, thank you.
Anybody else? Okay, item 5, old business, which is empty. We'll move on to item 6, new business. Resolution 2417 is to set a public hearing to consider approving the application for Big Boiler Brewing for an industrial facilities exemption and approving and authorizing a related property tax abatement agreement.
Yeah, this is just a
We'd be setting that public hearing date for the next council meeting, which would be Monday, September 18th.
I'd make a motion to set a public hearing at the next council meeting on September 18th to review the tax abatement for Big Boiler Brewery.
I'll second.
Discussion? Sue?
Councilmember Hodges,
Yes.
Councilmember Phillips,
Yes.
Councilmember Chambers,
Yes.
Councilmember Canfield,
Yes.
and Mayor DeVore.
And yes. Okay, LCTV distribution.
At the request of the LCT Fund Advisory Committee, you have committed to giving them prior notice of the amount that will be available for distribution. I recommend that you make all of the spendable balance in the fund available to the committee so that you can receive their recommendations for the 2017-2018 fiscal year. Recommended motion is that the Lowell City Council authorizes all of the spendable balance of the LCTV fund for the 2017-18 fiscal year to be available for recommendations from the LCTV Fund Advisory Committee.
I make that motion.
No, second.
Good. Any discussion? Sue?
Councilmember Phillips,
Yes.
Councilmember Chambers,
Yes.
Councilmember Canfield,
Yes.
Mayor DeVore,
Yes.
Councilmember Hodges.
Yes.
Good. Item C, Resolution 2417 will be proclaiming Friday, September 8th as Pink Arrow Friday for Arrow Coast 10.
I'd make a motion the City Council adopt Resolution 2517, proclaiming Friday, September 8th as Pink Arrow Pride Day, Aero Force X in the City of Lowell.
And second the motion.
Discussion on that motion. Sue?
Councilmember Chambers,
Yes.
Councilmember Canfield,
Yes.
Mayor DeVore,
Yes.
Councilmember Hodges,
Yes.
and Councilmember Phillips.
Yes.
Item 6 is Board, Commission, and Reports. Jeffrey?
I don't have anything. The last meeting was canceled, and the next meeting we'll have with the Historic District Commission will be September 26th, 6 o'clock downstairs.
Mr. Hodges?
Nothing to report tonight.
Very good. Mr. Canfield?
The Lowell Area Recreational Authority had a special meeting to review the bids for the completion of the trail project down along Alden Nash Drive, and the bids came in about where they were expected to, at about $350,000 to $360,000. Unfortunately, there's some additional costs involved of about $100,000 in engineering and some contingency costs that we thought we were $150,000 short. It turns out that we're about $250,000 short. So we are working to secure additional funding and hope to proceed with that depending on availability of funds.
Very good. I have nothing. Lara does meet Wednesday, the 13th at 6 o'clock, and DDA Thursday, the 7th at noon. City Manager's Report, Mr. Burns.
I'm going to, this week, obviously, the police chief, Chief Bucala, he was sentenced in the Allegheny County Court on his matter. He pled guilty to a charge of willful neglect of duty. As a result, he paid about $1,400 in fines and costs, and no other action was taken with the court on the matter except he needed to take a law enforcement information network refresher course. His matter internally has been closed. He will return to work on Tuesday, September 12th. That will be 90 calendar days since the day he was placed on unpaid administrative leave, and that's about 72 working days. So that is equivalent to 25% of his annual pay. I believe that he is sorry for what he caused the city and the police department, and I know that we probably will not have these issues again. I'm confident that Steve will be able to come back and serve the city just as well as he did for the 22 years before the incident occurred. And I'm looking forward to him coming back. I do want to thank Chris Hurst for stepping up and taking the acting chief role. He's going to go back to his normal shift here in the next couple days, and we're going to be back to stabilized. And I know Chris really stepped up during this time. It was a very difficult time for everybody involved in the matter, and I think he did an excellent job leading the department, and want to thank the police department for the professionalism they handled themselves during the entire 5 months this occurred. And as far as I'm concerned, this matter will be closed as of September 12th. And that is all I have about that. Last week I met with Roger Morgan from Lowell Ambulance. We are working on a new agreement that will be in front of council probably the first meeting in October. They have confirmed with me that they are still going to continue to operate out of their base station at the adjacent to the fire station. There was concern that maybe they were going to leave that. They use that location as there still is an office for them and basically a reporting station. So they have no intention of leaving it, even though they're no longer a 24-hour shift assignment. It's a 12-hour shift. So there's that. Last week also myself and Public Works Director Rich LeBombard, we went to Grand Ledge and met with an individual by the name of Chris Chamberlain. He has quite a bit of experience in the showboat industry, and we met with him for a couple of hours and kind of talked about where we wanted to go with everything with the showboat. And we are working on having a agreement put in place. I would suspect that we're going to have something for council here in the next couple of weeks for you to review, so we can use him as a consultant to assist us with that process. Next committee of the whole will be at 5:30 on September 18th. We will be discussing the Airbnbs. Your laptops, I'm hoping they're here relatively soon. I know I just approved some artwork for the engraving on them for the city of Lowell, so those should be relatively soon. I'm hoping the next meeting we will also have a proposal for the wayfinding. I just received a proposal from Williams Works to help us with the wayfinding signage that we had talked about a couple months back. Also, at the end of the meeting when it adjourns, there's about an 11-minute video that the public and everyone in the council is welcome to sit and watch. We had, over the summer, a couple of occasions where there were these students that came. I don't know what school they were from, but they were from some film school.
Compass College.
It was from
Compass College.
Compass College, okay. And what they did was they made like an 11-minute movie, but it was basically filmed throughout downtown Lowell, and we used a couple city facilities, a couple city offices for filming the movie. Matter of fact, there were a couple of employees who probably need to get their Screen Actor Guild card because of their involvement in this video. So we're going to show that short movie when the meeting's over. And that's all I have.
Okay. Thank you. Moving on to appointments. We have a lot of open spots. Zoning board, DDA liaison, and then there's about to be a spot on, 2 spots on the planning commission, correct? Michael?
Yes.
And 1 on the low light power board. So we can open those applications up like we did for the council spot, and we'll close them noon Thursday the 14th. So now's your chance. A lot of good boards you guys can get on and be a part of it. Marty, are you comfortable with continuing on planning and light and power as the council representative? Yes. Okay. And then since he's in the know, he knows what's going on and he knows what he's doing, Greg has volunteered to take Alan's spot on Lara. So that should fill all the council spots. So all the rest are public spots. So we can put notices out for those, and then for the Marty spot on light and power as well. I talked to Steve, they're comfortable going this next meeting with only 4. So it's not a very long agenda, they'll be able to get their way through it. Now we'll move on to item number 9, 10 now, I guess. Council comments, Jeffrey.
Marty, welcome. Look forward to working with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank all employees, staffs, and departments for all their hard work and everything. And a year, Michael, tomorrow. Congratulations. Thank you. Look forward to many more.
Mr. Hodges.
Wow, well said, yes, congratulations and welcome, Marty, I know you'll do well. You've been through many of the boards and commissions already, and he's gonna be good. And again, congratulations, one whole year.
Wow.
What are you gonna do this year?
Try not to get fired?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be much smoother than this past. It's gonna be good. It will be. And I'm looking forward to attending the conference that the Michigan Municipal League is having on the medical marijuana issue. I think it's something that our community could address and could be a real leader on. But we'll keep our minds open on that and attend the seminar and learn what we can about that. And the Pink Arrow, this is 10 years. 10 years ago, Mayor Jean Shores was still with us. I was your acting mayor and filling in for her during those 5 months before she decided she was unable to continue. So the Pink Arrow has provided our community with a wonderful benefit and put us on the map and helped us become community and serve our fellow citizens in ways that no other community ever has. So very proud of this, of our city and our townships and the school system that all work together.
Thank you. Mr. Canfield.
Welcome, Marty. Look forward to working with you. I think your background and the time you spend on other boards and stuff will be very valuable to us. And as a business owner, community involvement has been huge for you, and look forward to that. Saturday during our coffee with the council, we had a citizen approach us that was somewhat mildly concerned about a waste of taxpayers' dollars and going to Fenton. And actually there was really no expense to the taxpayers at all. We took the Main Street shuttle down there and did not turn in gas mileage, so there was no cost there. The city of Fenton bought our lunch when we were down there, and other than 3 city employees that had their time there that would have been doing their day jobs, there really was no additional extra expense. And Dr. Regan took his day off to ride down with us. I can't imagine what that cost him, and lost dental customers, but it really it was a good trip for us, and it was very important. We learned a lot, but there was no unusual or extra expense to the taxpayers over that. Pink Arrow, everybody get out and support that. That's a great thing for the community 10-year anniversary. Thanks, Chris, for helping us out for the last 90 days. It's kind of threw you into something you weren't looking for, but you did a great job of it. Thank you. And we are looking for community input on multiple items, anything that you are concerned about with roads, but the medical marijuana law, that's something we'd like to hear from people on, what their opinions are, and give us some guidance on. We make the final decision, but the more input we get, we're going to these seminars that will help us, but it is a community decision, and we appreciate some input from the community. That's it.
Very good. Marty.
Thank you for having me up here. Next 26 months will be fun. I hope I get through my first year better than Mike did, but...
Which Mike?
Well, both of you. I look forward to sitting up here and helping the city move forward and doing a lot of great things. The boards that I'm leaving are wonderful boards, so I hope somebody out here in the community steps up and fills out the application and sits on the Lowell Light Power Board or the Planning Commission. It's all needed things. It's what makes this whole city go. It's not just us sitting here, it's all of them. I think I heard once it takes, 96 people to make this thing work? So it takes a lot, so more people need to stand up and fill positions. That's it.
Good, thank you. All right, I have a lot tonight, actually. I'm excited about the medical marijuana conference. I think everyone up here is doing as much work as they possibly can to be involved and educated and knowledgeable, and we want to hear from everybody because it's not a 5-person decision. I will say thank you to you, Chris. Also, everybody else downstairs, Leslie and Gordy and Scott, all the part-time guys and Dustin. I mean, if you didn't know something was going on, you wouldn't know something was going on. And that's a testament to the dedication that these guys have for their job and each other and their chief and their acting chief. And you don't get that a lot of places, and I think it's a shining example of the benefit that this police department provides this community. And sometimes you got to go through stuff like this to really know what you got. And it's unfortunate that we had to, but I'm glad that he's coming back. I'm excited to have him back. You know, he's a friend of mine outside of here too, and I think he does a fantastic job. I think they all do. I think all the guys downstairs do a job that I couldn't do, and I won't pretend that I can. So I'm looking forward to everybody getting back. I'm looking forward to Chris getting back tonight, so I have somebody to talk to when I'm awake at 3 a.m. Call him now, I might get myself in some trouble. But that's all I have. Mr. Hodges, your turn.
I make a motion that we adjourn at 7:22.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.